Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for April 12th, 2017. For your Wednesday, we're going to have a cold front that's going to be moving through early this morning. I do expect some clouds with that and a few isolated showers. Not a lot. I'm not talking about a lot of showers. This is going to be mainly for the central and northern locations, but a few showers will sneak down pretty far to the south, but we're talking about less than 1/10 of an inch of total precip here. And as we get into the early afternoon, this is all that's left across basically New Jersey at this point before it fizzles, and then clouds will break for sun as this high pressure that's sitting right here is going to move in behind it. So it's not going to be an all-day thing. Just this morning, a few showers and clouds, and then that will break this afternoon for sun. Let's go over to the NAM high-res future simulated radar. We'll start this off at 6 a.m. You can see the showers across central PA mainly at this point at 6 o'clock in the morning, and going a little bit forward here, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You can see it's starting to fall apart already. Just a few isolated showers at this point, all what's left of the front. And then by the time we get to noon, 1, and 2 p.m., this is all but gone. Again, behind this front, once that front clears, you're going to have clearing from west to east before that system, or behind that system that's moving offshore. Temperatures will not be dropping back too far today, but it will be a lot cooler than it was yesterday. We had record highs, or record challenging highs in many locations. Those temperatures will not be that high today. We're going to go back about 10 degrees or so, but still temperatures in the 70s across many locations. And that will be this will be the last day of the very mild temperatures as we go back into the 60s then for the next several days, which is still above normal for this time of year. Normal is generally 60 to 62, 63, something like that. So depending on where you're at. So this is definitely, it's going to be taking a step back, but it's not going to be below normal or anything like that. So still ending up in the 60s behind this front as after it moves through, it dissipates. High pressure moves in for Thursday, and it will be a nice day. And same thing with Friday. We do have a front that's going to move through, and barely noticeable except for a wind shift, and not any precipitation expected along that frontal boundary. That boundary will set off, will be situated to our south here on Friday, but another across our coverage area, another dry day expected, and temperatures again still in the 60s here for Friday. We have the same thing happen here on Saturday, except we have a warm front that's going to be moving through. It's going to push off to the north. Could be a few showers that's going to favor the far interior locations up here in parts of northeastern PA and back to central PA, but I don't think it gets too much further eastward. Just a very slight chance of a shower anywhere else, probably 20% or less, but we're looking at mostly cloudy skies for the most part here on Saturday until that warm front moves off to the north, and you can see that here as we get into overnight Saturday night. Warm front is now situated up here now, so we have high pressure again anchoring itself offshore like it did for the last couple of days when we had that impressive heat. So guess what's coming on Sunday? Another impressive day of warmth, and that's for Easter Sunday, and it is going to be temperatures upper 70s, near 80 in many locations. Here's a look at Sunday, and again, strong southwesterly flow out ahead. It's very similar to what we're dealing with, what we were dealing with earlier this week, Monday and Tuesday, with high pressure anchored offshore and that cold front that's moving from the south or from the west. So the southwesterly flow ahead of it will get those temperatures cranking again, upper 70s, near 80 for highs it looks like. But we'll have an opportunity, at least for the interior, for a late day isolated shower or thunderstorm, because this front is going to come through, and just like the last one, it's going to kind of fall apart. So don't expect it to get too far southeast. And in areas, by Philadelphia and points south and east there, you might get through this entire forecast period without seeing any precipitation whatsoever. It is very possible that it occurs. You might just see a few raindrops, and that's about it. Nothing measurable. And I think in the interior, even worst case there, you're only talking about a 1/10 or 2 of an inch of rain total over the next 7 days. Once this front moves through on Monday, this one's going to have a little bit of a cooler punch behind it. Not quite for Monday yet. It'll still be mild here on Monday, but once we get into Tuesday, high pressure will be in control still, but we will be a lot cooler. Temperatures struggling to get to the 50s in some locations, and near 60 further south. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for April 12th, 2017. Have a great Wednesday.